That's hard.
That was
man.
hard.
I don't even know how to begin with that. Hi everyone, I'm Felipe.
And I'm Lillian.
And we are the Postmodern family.
We are Americans living in the UK reacting to Great Britain.
We make 5 new videos a week, so hit that subscribe button now.
Today we're going to react to a WatchMojo clip of the top 10 most difficult UK accents to imitate.
Alright, we love accents. Let's have a look at what
The only way I can
people-
mimic accents is if I'm reading something. It's really hard
if it's
for
spelled
me.
out using the International Standard for Phonetic Alphabet, whatever it's called.
Yes, IPA.
Can you Adam and Eve it? Welcome to WatchMojo UK,
Believe
and
it,
today
I
we're
got
counting
it.
down our picks for the top 10 hardest UK accents to imitate.
Can you add
When I
in
was
Steven?
there and I really
Ricky
needed
Gervais
to go to the
show.
toilet, I was thinking, our tribe, I wonder what their toilet facilities are like. Right?
Before we begin, we publish
I didn't
new
know they
content
made a
every day, so be
cartoon
sure to
of that.
subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our
I've
latest
subscribed.
videos.
Yes, we've subscribed.
For this list, we've focused on core UK accents that can
Oh
prove
yeah, these
particularly
two are
awkward
always,
to
they
copy.
do like a...
So, clear your throat, warm
Table
up those
chat.
vocal cords, and
King's
let's see
speech.
how many of these regional wonders you can recreate.
Wonders?
Am I right? What have you happened to do what you're doing?
I don't know what I'm
Robbing
saying.
people, robbing them of stuff that's important to them.
Robin.
Number 10, Cockney.
This job is bigger than anything Bridges
Is that
done
Michael
up until now.
Keaton?
With the sheer size of London, it's
mean-
no
Yeah.
surprise that the city
No,
boasts
no.
multiple
No.
accents. But none are quite as
forget his
famous
name.
or as difficult to
Michael.
But let's
master
listen.
as good old Cockney. Everyone recognises how it sounds, and most can copy
Oh, yeah,
few key
yeah, yeah.
phrases, although the rhyming slang does confuse the
How am I
issue
getting
for
his
some.
name?
Alright, you're not doing it the way he speaks.
But Dick Van Dyke's infamous portrayal
was
of Bert in
horrible,
Mary
right?
Poppins proves that Cockney isn't exactly easy to grasp.
Alright, I'll do it myself.
Number 9, Mancunian.
Oh,
Things
they-
I want, I can't have, I do without.
It's not usually listed as a particularly prominent UK accent,
Man, they
but
look
it is
just like
difficult to do
them.
right.
You know who
Thanks to
they're...
a barrage of popular comedians, entertainers, and a certain Britpop band, the Manc accent has become much more well
Monk.
known.
The
That's
monk.
what it's about, you know what I mean? It's like everyone's a bit square at the moment, aren't they? You know what I mean? Everyone's just a bit
You know what I
serious.
mean?
and miserable.
In fact, if you did want to try and add it to your own intonation, you could do worse than to listen to a back catalogue of British rock music for inspiration. Or just watch a few episodes of Corrie.
Perhaps I should stretch out on the couch and we could do this properly.
Coronation
Number
Street,
8,
we haven't
Ulster
watched that yet
English.
either.
You know, you live in your little bubble here behind your wall with your maids, chauffeurs, and servants.
Everyone loves a good Irish accent, but there's so many variations that it can be tricky to separate them. And Ulster English brings a whole new dialect
that
on top
what
of a
Liam
very
is?
distinct tone of
That's
speaking.
his accent?
And because it's so distinct, it's immediately obvious whenever it's done badly.
Are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career.
He's trying to be
Unpracticed
American.
will often find themselves slipping into other accents, and generally getting more and more frustrated.
Has his sudden tragic death interrupted your studies?
Death?
Has a bit actually, yeah.
Number
Yeah.
7, West Country.
That's a good
That's a
movie.
good movie. We have seen this.
Our next entry touches on various regional twangs, each as difficult as the next to recreate. From Bristol to Cornwall, these accents are actually widely used on TV, especially by some of our favourite comics.
I said 5 minutes, but nothing. Women like you are the reason this chicken's late in the first place. You'll be lucky
That's
to get rid of
Bristol.
my lovely chicken if you keep up this kind of behaviour.
Stereotypically, the West Country ramble is obviously associated with farmers, but it's not all hayfields
Oh, is
and
it still
combine
West
harvesters. The hard-hitting crime drama Broadchurch also puts the accent onto
Broadchurch.
primetime telly.
I love you very much.
I've heard of
And
this
if you remember
one.
us, I'll give it a go for me, would you?
We should watch
Number
it.
6, Scouse.
Where's me coffee cup with the mould in it? I threw it away, sir. But I was breeding that mould.
As one of the most
Breeding
recognisable
that
British
mould.
accents, the Liverpool tone is also one of the
Liverpool.
most often imitated, but that doesn't make it any easier to copy.
Look at these
Just
guys.
think
we should go to the toilet.
Another favourite for TV comedians, there are famous Liverpudlians throughout British popular culture, so there are plenty of examples of how it should sound, from Paul McCartney to Steven Gerrard.
You know, we didn't know anything about any of that. So, so we got ripped off, but...
But Harry Enfield is still a standout resource for anyone who's not from the city. Number 5, Glaswegian.
Alright, mate. Alright.
Trying to nail a
Alright.
generic Scottish accent can be challenging enough. So throw in regional deviations and it's even more
Wow.
complex.
No, it's cool. You keep it. I don't want it.
I don't want it.
Yeah.
At best,
Yeah.
most people channel Mel Gibson by shouting freedom as loud as they can, but anything else and it all goes a wee bit wrong, and a bit groundskeeper Willie. Still, at least there's a long list of famous Glaswegians to study for this particular sound, including the controversial comic Frankie Boyle and the 12th Doctor Peter Capaldi.
Get it into your head. Rewind today in your head.
Okay, stop explaining it to me.
Number 4, received pronunciation.
Wallace is not just some woman I'm carrying on with. We intend to marry.
Closely linked to fluent English, received pronunciation is arguably the most stereotypically, quintessentially British accent of all, even though it's rarer than a lot of today's other entries. To your average Brit, it's essentially labelled as a posh accent, supposedly in line with how the royal family speaks, and it's typically associated with the south of England.
Well, then, let's not overcomplicate matters unnecessarily.
Often a go-to tone whenever American shows include a British scene, it usually takes professional training to get it just so. Number 3, Birmingham.
I see next time you'll come back and talk, you'll be a talking guest instead of a singing guest.
Oh.
Right?
When's that next week?
An accent with the unfortunate distinction of having previously been rated as Britain's least intelligent, the Birmingham or Brummie sound seems to be constantly copied. But anyone who tries to feign it usually falls short. In fact, the accent is so difficult to understand that when Birmingham City Council set up an automated phone service, even it couldn't comprehend the local inflection at first.
Okay, the date said she was pregnant the same time she was pregnant.
I don't think so.
And I don't know how she can get pregnant anyway with your little...
However, with shows like Peaky Blinders pulling in massive audiences, opinions could soon start to change.
You're a good man. And a good soldier.
Number 2, Welsh.
What the bloody hell is this? Don't tell me this is meant to be me.
It's another that can split into lots of local variations, but for anyone who's not from Wales, most Welsh accents are almost unfathomable.
I've never seen the human condition illuminated in such a way.
With vowel sounds unlike anywhere else, general Welsh languages and dialects seem an ongoing fascination for the rest of Britain and the rest of the world. Naturally, that interest leads to lots of, mostly unsuccessful, attempts to imitate the Welsh way of speaking. But even if you do perfect the accent, pronouncing the place names is a whole new challenge.
Just up the road from Llanfair to Pwllgwyn, go get a Quindrobwll, down to Cilio Goch. The temperature got to 21 Celsius at 70 in Fahrenheit.
Number 1, Geordie.
Sometimes it's difficult to understand the Geordie people.
Sometimes.
You know, what I reckon is that if they had themselves proper jobs, they wouldn't be up to all this, larking every night.
What?
Newcastle, a city famous for Ant and Dec, Alan Shearer, and for having its own reality TV show. It's no wonder that the northeast accent has become so popular, also synonymous with the UK.
They make a canny noise like.
But while it's often considered as one of Britain's friendliest accents, it's not the easiest to get to grips with. For anyone who's trying to forge it, it's usually the case of a few cannies here, a tune or two there, and a why man to finish. But true Geordies will spot the copycat a mile off.
It better not be no like last week. Me cracker's still burning. Alright, this week we will be doing all new pet.
I don't get it.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these
It's just so quick going through that.
Oh, but they don't give enough example
to try to
material.
imitate.
Yeah.
They're so subtle.
Yeah.
Differences.
Yeah.
I think my favorite is still the Mancunian accent. I do like that accent.
So let's try to copy that. We searched last time, and it was just...
It was so hard, and he was... Yeah, it's so difficult.
What's a stereo... Wasn't there a guy that was saying, if you say this phrase, you can match that accent?
I like a chicken and a can of Coke, that one.
Was that the Mancunian?
That was Liverpool.
Oh. Chicken and a can of Coke.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. You can have a chicken and a can of Coke.
Yeah. Yeah, it was too fast. Yeah. It was too fast. But when I hear the Crown's, the Queen Elizabeth, the young Queen Elizabeth, yes. I really love that accent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
Let's see if I could do one if we just pulled a quote from the film. Oh man.
Listen, you gotta try it.
I can't. I can't. Maybe if I could play it. Let's do YouTube.
No. Our subscribers want to hear us have a go without hearing.
No, I need to hear it.
Without hearing an example.
Okay, well. Are you gonna do it then?
Yeah, I'll try too without hearing an example.
Okay, you try the Prince Philip one.
The Prince Philip one.
Or King George on timing. How about that?
That's her father, yeah?
Yeah, uh-huh.
I think people are just going to be crazy.
This is going to be horrible.
I don't even know. Okay, here we go. It is better to be patient and get what you desire in the right time than have high office thrust upon you when you are not ready. I had one strong R there. Desire. But I said desire. Anyway, that's the best I can do.
Okay, here we go. The Queen on Truth. Some things can only be perceived one way because they only have one meaning.
There was a bit that sounded Cockney in there. Only.
Here we go. Prince Philip on identity.
Who we are is not what we wear or what glitters. It's the spirit that defines us. Defines us. Defines us. I don't know.
That's the thing about unhappiness. All it takes is for
that was pretty good, actually.
Something worse to come along, and you realize it was actually happiness after all.
That wasn't bad.
Churchill. Okay. Churchill. You gotta do Churchill.
If there's one thing I've learned in 52 years of public service, it is that there's no problem so complex, no crisis so grave that it cannot be satisfactorily resolved within 20 minutes. I don't know. Thanks so much for watching this episode. We hope you enjoyed it. Leave your most difficult American accent.
Thank you for watching. Bye.